The Brown Capital Management Africa Forum is a 5-year initiative under the Wilson Center Africa program that was established in 2015 with the generous support of Brown Capital Management. The forum is a best-in-class platform for bringing together key business and political leaders, as well as subject matter experts, around a myriad of economic, trade, and investment issues in Africa.
We have two dear friends of the Wilson Center to thank for today's panel, Eddie and Sylvia Brown. They've given Washington a very brainy gift, the Brown Capital Management Forum.
And so we're really grateful for this gift that allows us to delve deeply and look at what sort of relationship would we like to see between Africa and the United States in the economic sphere.
You know, the idea is to bring together experts from various areas to basically enlighten the public about what's going on the continent and opportunities in terms of trade, investment. You know, this is just a great time to bring energy for economic development to the continent.
The forum was officially launched in September 2015 with the event the U.S. Africa Leader Summit 1 year on, Progress, Challenges, and the Way Forward for Economic Relations. This event was a retrospective of the Obama administration's historic convening of African leaders from across the continent in 2014.
You know, President Obama, a year ago, August, did something that I think was historic. He had African leaders from the continent to the White House. And it showed a real interest on the part of the United States to basically get involved economically, understand what's going on, bring trade, investment to the continent. So really this set the stage to say, this is really important. The time is now.
Under the Clinton and Bush administrations, development and economic engagement slowly began to take shape. But it was not until last year's historic U.S. Africa Leader Summit, anchored by the U.S. Africa Business Forum, that President Obama tried to reposition U.S. Africa relations by bringing economic and business issues squarely into the center of the U.S. Africa relationship. So the launch of Brown Capital Forum comes almost exactly a year after the U.S. Africa Leader Summit and provides the perfect opportunity to look back at that historic summit, to evaluate progress, and to also look at the challenges, honestly and squarely, that have been faced in delivering on some of those commitments.
If you're a global company with ambitions, can you really be a global company without an Africa strategy? And maybe now is the time that you should be positioning yourself.
Too many times there's too many people still in companies that have their African headquarters in London or Dubai or wherever, and they say, oh, well, it's just as easy to fly, I can get to every African country. But the problem is you're not there. You're not living the issues. You're not really understanding the issues, and you're not there more immediately when you need to be there.
It's about investing in Africans, and it's about investing in the community. And I think that's what American companies have a really good track record in doing.
In looking to establish a forum on Africa, Brown Capital Management turned to the Wilson Center, where Mr. Eddie Brown and his wife Sylvia are members of the Wilson Center's National Cabinet.
This is one of the great think tanks in the world. Great scholars, great people. Secondly, they hired a phenomenal director in Mundy. Just so talented, so passionate, so knowledgeable about the continent that we said if we're ever going to do it, now is the time.
What we hope to do today and over the course of this 5-year partnership is to offer practical recommendations, steps and options from both the African and American perspectives for consolidating, expanding mutually beneficial economic relations between the United States and Africa.
So what we would like to see in a year, not 2 or 3 years, is really an environment that's created not only for the United States, but for the world to say this is a great place with a lot of great resources, a lot of great people, and it's okay, it's welcoming to do business here.